A product recall has been expanded for a brand of hand sanitizer sold at Dollarama and several other retailers. Daily Shield products have been pulled from store shelves across the country. Health Canada says the products contained a potentially dangerous ingredient and didn't contain enough ethanol to effectively kill germs. Richard Southern joins us now with a look at the day's business stories. Richard, we begin with a number of significant developments on the market today. Where are things at?
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about the big sell-offs we've had for stocks this week, Janella, with, traders nervous about the worsening COVID situation. Nervous, too, they are about the U.S. election next week. Today, though, was a better day. When the closing bell rang, the Dow was up 139 points. The TSX up 84. Little bit of a recovery. We're still on pace for a big weekly sell-off. The talk right now after the closing bell, though, Janella, is earnings. Lots of them coming in, including results from Apple. And Apple reported better than expected profit, better than expected revenue. However, they sold fewer iPhones than expected the last 3 months, and Apple's not giving any forward guidance. They're not telling us how many iPhone 12s they think they'll sell in the holiday season. Investors don't like that. Apple stock is lower. On the flip side, Amazon reporting its best quarter ever. Amazon making revenue of $96 billion in the past 3 months. Just unheard of type of numbers from this company that continues to benefit from the big stay-at-home trend, Janella.
Yeah, no real big surprise there, but those are some pretty crazy numbers for Amazon. Okay, we've seen so many businesses suffering and closing down, but a new chain of tea shops is about to start popping up across the country.
Yeah, DavidsTea, I believe, has closed all but 2 of its stores in Toronto. This is a company, DavidsTea, that sought creditor protection. But now here comes the Sunrise Records owner, a man by the name of Doug Putnam. He has bought 45 leases to DavidsTea stores, and he's going to turn those 45 stores into his own tea shop that he's calling Tea Kettle, Janella. So they're going to remain tea stores, but under a different name. The first to open very soon, apparently, in Toronto's Yorkdale Mall. A very big bet here, considering a lot of these are in malls, and we know malls aren't doing so good right now. But this business owner says there's not a lot of debt on the books. He doesn't have a lot of financing, and he thinks he can make that work. Tea consumption, by the way, over the past year in Canada is up 7%. We are drinking more tea these days.
That's very interesting. I guess we don't need the coffee to get us up and going to work earlier, since a lot of us are starting from home. Yeah, but get to sleep in a little bit.
Later in the day.
Yeah. Interesting that he is doubling down on the tea business, considering that DavidsTea wasn't successful. We'll have to see how that plays out. Okay, we've got one story that's literally out of this world, and that's tied to another significant discovery by NASA.
Yeah, they're about to send a probe to this asteroid that they found. And this particular asteroid, called 16 Psyche, is full of precious metals. In particular, it's full of a lot of iron and nickel. It's 200 kilometers across. And so they think this asteroid, if it was mined, would be worth 10 quadrillion dollars. That's 10 with 18 zeros. We're looking at the moon here, not that asteroid, but nonetheless, you get the point. It's worth a lot. In fact, it could crash the global economy if they ever mine it. But they're going to send a probe to take a closer look at that asteroid,
is
Janella.
It like finders keepers, whoever gets there first?
There are companies talking about mining asteroids in the United States, so it is a thing. Hey, you and we're coming back, Janella, at 6:40, and we're going to talk about some fun stories, including, this didn't take long, there's a movie coming out, a blockbuster, regarding the pandemic that we're all still living. We're going to show you that trailer coming up at 6:40.
All right, we'll see you next hour.
Thanks.